because the World Cup is in November and not the summer, it's a little bit unconventional in terms of us thinking about how good a player has to deliver in the summer in order to have a good new season. However, because the World Cup is in November, Fabrizio Romano, really, it's now about, are there any players, right, young players or transitional players that are looking to move clubs or develop in order to try and get to the World Cup for their national team? So today, for Fabrizio Romano, 3 players most in need of a summer transfer to make it to the World Cup. What do you have for me, Fabrizio?
Yes, first one is Artur Melo, Juventus midfielder, because he needs to play regular, and Tite was very clear to him. He told him, you need to play if you want to be at the World Cup. And in January, he was close to make his move to Arsenal, so let's see what happens. Now Arsenal have different priorities, but I think Artur could be one of the players to watch on the market because he wants to play and he knows how important it is to play if he wants to be at the World Cup. So remember Artur Melo, because it could be a really interesting opportunity on the market, and let's see what Juventus will decide, but I see him leaving. Then I move to Manchester United with 2 names. One is Marcus Rashford. It doesn't mean that he has to move, but he needs to clarify his position because he wants to play the World Cup and he knows that he can't continue like this. He needs to be a regular starter, an important player for his club. So he will have a discussion with Erik ten Hag in the coming weeks. He wants to continue Man United. It's always been his priority, but not this way. He wants to change the situation around him. So if Man United and Erik ten Hag will be able to guarantee him, okay, he will be a starter, an important player for us, he will be happy to stay. If not, keep an eye on Marcus Rashford because he could be an opportunity on the market and one of the names to watch because he wants to play the World Cup for England and he wants to be a regular starter. So at Man United, really important to understand what happens with Rashford and Anthony Martial. I think he has good chances to leave. He's on loan at Sevilla, but he's going back to Manchester United. There is no buy option included into the deal, and the player wants to try a new experience. So he's coming back at Man United. Let's see what Erik ten Hag will decide with him too. But the expectation around the club is if an important proposal will arrive, they are ready to sell Martial in the summer. And so he wants to make it for the World Cup with France. It's a big opportunity for him, but he needs to play. He needs to score goals. And so it's really important this summer for Martial, Rashford, and Artur Melo.
I love it. Brazil, first of all, very stacked. Artur Melo has to do a lot to try and get in there. Unbelievably difficult for him. I love it. Marcus Rashford, well, Jared Bowen, of course, fighting for a spot as well. So Rashford really needs to make sure, as you said, clarify his position for the 2022-2023 season. Anthony Martial, I totally forgot that there was no buy option. Very smart from Munchie. He wanted to see what he wanted to do before he acquired him. And France, again, so loaded as well. So it's going to be interesting. Fabrizio Romano always delivers 3 great players to watch if they want to make the World Cup and might need a move this summer.